trees and the water festered and died, and mold rotted the stores of corn, barley, wheat, and rye, and nothing would grow again in the poisoned earth. The stench of decay hung in the air and on the stagnant river. And famine and pestilence reduced the tribes to skin and bone. The very old and the very young were among the first to die. Some survived, but not many. And those who did abandoned the poisoned garden forever and followed the critters into the big wide world beyond.
Not much food left around here. Thanks the old grain from the abandoned farm.
The war's heading this way. Everybody's leaving.
If the critters hadn't inherited the land instead of you lot, there'd be no such thing as war.
Their descendants fight among themselves too.
But not in the name of the celestial god. What sort of a reason is that?
The singer and the musician stay in the garden. Is the garden still in the world somewhere?
Ask her, she's the storyteller.
When our ancestors left the garden, some went north, some went south, some went east, and some went west. And the two tribes became many tribes, all over the big wide world.
Where they carried on the ancient tradition of waging war on each other.
Didn't I just hear you say that I was the storyteller around here?
As the only one who can cook around here, I'll go and see if I can find any wild herbs that have survived the war. Condiments and chamomile are particularly good. And great stew. With maggots.
He just made that up, didn't he?
He's cooked some very tasty meals over the years. His ingredients you might not want to know about.
What I really want to know is where the garden is. Maybe after all this time, it's gone back to the beautiful place it once was. Maybe we could find it. Maybe we could live there.
Maybe. But you don't know for sure, do you? Nobody knows for sure. All I can tell you is that religions all over the world, north, south, east, and west, tell tales of a mythical garden and claim it as their own. And being human, they disagree about exactly where this garden is, where it was, who shall inherit it and who shall not. Some storytellers say that when we corrupted it, we were banished from the garden forever. Other storytellers say that when we die, we shall ascend to the garden that awaits us in heaven. But only if we have lived a good life according to whatever one true God we believe in. The stories of who this all-powerful God is and where he came from vary, depending on which pontificate he was telling the tale. It's much the same tale with regional variations. And yes, there are storytellers who believe that the garden is still here, somewhere in the big wide world. But we've forgotten where it is, or have lost our way to find it.
What do you believe? That the garden is lost forever? That it's still here, somewhere, in the big wide world? What version of this tale did the critter's last storyteller pass on to you?
The same version of the storyteller before her passed on to her.
You said you'd pass it on to me.
So I did.
So tell me the rest of it. Tell me what happened after the two tribes left the garden. Did the ghosts of the lovers go on singing and playing together?
There was silence in the deserted garden for a year and a day. And then the singer and the musician appeared again among the trees. And according to legend, when they heard that the tribes had fled, they followed them into the big wide world. And every year and a day, ever since, the lovers reappeared.
Where?
Different places, different times. It could be anywhere. It could be right here. Listen to me, child. Listen and never forget. If you hear the sound of the singer and the musician singing and playing together, the sound will come from behind you. Don't be seduced by the music. Don't look back. Walk away from them and don't look back.
Why not?
They love only each other, but if you turn and look at them, you will see them as they once were. And they'll tell you that you are their heart's desire, and you'll fall in love, and they'll smile at you and kiss you, and then they'll tell you that they have to go away, they'll promise to return for you in a year and a day. And in a year and a day, those on this earth who truly love you will be the mourners at your funeral.
There's a stream back there. Let's wash and dress for dinner.
I don't feel very hungry anymore.
You told her then.
Yes.
After dinner, get her to tell you one of her happy stories. Come on, the pair of you. Cheer up. Chop chop. Onwards and upwards.
You're a wondrous creature, and I love you.
Don't be soft.
Don't look back, child! Don't look back! Look at me! Look at me!
My heart's desire.
Don't die! Please don't die! Pass my spirit on to you with the critter. Don't cry, child. Everybody has to die sometime. And we still have a year and a day together. Time enough for me to pass on the stories that were passed on to me.
What sort of storytelling will you be, I wonder? I get a better estate home.
I don't know yet.
Let's you and I discuss it over dinner.
Remember me. Never forget